time to make a couple of Mr. Dumplings. We have our dumpling mold. You can see his little face in there. We have the existing dumplings. You can already see his face. Excuse me. You have the oddball dumpling that I absolutely adore. Here's not what we're making. We're going to make one more purple one. And then we're going to get weird. But not that weird. Alright. Let's get... There we go. These are new. Unopened. Unused. The moment I open them, I know that I have a limited shelf life to actually using the damn thing. Shake thoroughly. Just gonna there we go. Yeah. Little vent holes for a relatively carefree pouring experience that can only really be matched by doing it correctly. Not like that. That is not how you do it correctly. That's how you dump it and guess on the first try. Oh, that's why. I can't see the line. Fun fact, this is already too much for one. So I'm going to bring in the dying backup mold. Looks like he's had better days. And to be honest, he really has. There we go. Filled up to one of those ones. We'll be able to see it in a second. Remember to hide the one you've used for yourself so you can't fuck it up later. Or immediately. Wear gloves. It's almost like I learned from the last time I did this. It's really giving me too much credit. I actually never do. Because I've already known. Sorry to whisper creepy. There should be plenty. Although what's on the side of my fingers is a scary amount of this stuff. To be perfectly square with you. For example, I'm just going to wipe it off. Oh, I'm just going to wipe it off. Oh no. Oh no. See, this stuff is so strong. It says so on the label. And if I hadn't put on gloves, there is no way I could have avoided even 10% of this. I'd be purple for an hour to 4 days. There we go. Now we're going to put those on again. Never going to dance again either. This is a complete lie. A non-zero chance that this is way too much purple. Doesn't mean it won't make a pretty dumpling. since I am my own security, and I actually thought to myself for a second, did I already add this one, even though it's been less than 5 minutes? And the answer is, no you didn't, you simple man you. The short, sweet, and simple answer is I remember I hid the blue one from myself. The part B. Little terrified screaming face. Just to really rail at home that this is completely unnatural. Anyway. That's a line. I'm going to go to that one. Alright, this is going to get mixed. It's going to get poured. It's going to get stirred. Then it's going to get poured. All while crossing your fingers and toes. Makes this a very complicated process. That actually looked like it was right on the first go. So always and never add a little bit more. 2-minute window. 10-minute unmold. Demold. Removering. Don't touch. Shit's trying to escape. Alright, it's getting warm. It's certainly not cold in here. And I'm going to call that. A little bit to sand off later. No harm, no fouls, as it is not a sport. It's even harder to make a foul. I'm also seeing as how it's not a bird. You don't have to laugh too hard. I know I'm funny. Favorite thing to say when I know what I said isn't funny. Anyway. Nope, still have too much. I don't have any more pour and forget mold, so let that be a lesson waste. Don't do that. And we're back. I'm being particularly quiet because it is nighttime and I don't want to disturb anybody. But as you can see, that little piece of resin there definitely cured into a little button. Hello, kitten. What are you doing? I can't pet you or I'll turn you purple. Hi. 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 Bye. She's adorable. I think reason she came up was because she could hear me talk. Thin parts cure is a really good sign that you mixed well enough. That's pretty good. I'm okay with it. Use glitter one time. It gets everywhere. Just wait for the next one. The next glitter one is gonna be awesome. Or it's gonna be a weird muddy mess, which also happens plenty. And you can see the different styles of these molds held very different purposes. This one's not as fun to get open. Or to free Mr. Dumpling here. Why? Why do you want to stay in your home? There we go. It actually looks white until you sand it. I don't know why. Bubble. See? Purple. Sand, slice, what have you. I have no explanation for that whatsoever. Anybody has any ideas why that is, you tell me, and I'll probably believe you. So, yeah, that's like straight up 2 more dumplings. See, some of the dye almost always inevitably gets stuck down there. And it is still sticky too. So, for better or worse, the very bottom of these, if you don't put the resin in, put the dye in, and mix immediately, it'll settle to the bottom, and getting it off the bottom is almost impossible. So the question becomes, if you were to use a full vial, which one would you use? You're wrong, it's the red one. If it all goes in there, then maybe I won't have to worry about cleaning this up forever. And I'll be finding glitter for a month. Oh shit. I meant to use the clear one. You know what that means. Oh no. See, now if it looked like that when it was finished curing, no qualms whatsoever. That's why you put down paper. You never talk about how right it goes, because watch it. All prepped with if all previous experiments hold true, this is going to boil or bubble due to heat or some other extenuating circumstance I don't understand. Oh, fuck it. What's it gonna hurt? Damn, I wish that's what it looked like when it came out. That'd be super rad. Balls. Dang. Very similar in both cases, but not exactly what I was hoping for. So we're going to do one more quick one, just so we're clear. Easy Flow Clear, Part 1 and B, A and 2, A and B. They cure amberish in color and actually take about a half hour to remove, so yay. Anyway, we're going to do that. We're going to mix a full tube of glitter again, because, again, left to my own devices, I did find another tube of red glitter. So we're going to use all of this. And do I have a gold up here? Because I kind of want to use all of these together and make weird little Iron Man dumplings. Why not? Okay. No more talking. It's getting late. It's a little early, but aside from it being a little green or fresh, it'll still come out, but it'll be a little soft. Maybe very soft. But one of the benefits of that is it's easier to get more fragile pieces out of a mold. This is ripping specifically because it's full of bubbles. It literally pushed the mold apart because it was generating lots and lots of little bubbles. So let's see how long I have to struggle to get this out. Oh, it's not that bad. It's not perfect, and it's discolored because of the bubbles. If I could cast under pressure, that wouldn't be a problem. Hell, if I could mold under pressure, that wouldn't be a problem. Yeah, this particular resin, even though it really is squishy right now, it hardens. When it's fully cured, it is way harder than this. Relatively, like way harder. Push this out of frame, and it's not there. Be easy to demold one. You can see his butt first. It's not too bad. I'm certainly not disappointed in him. He could be better, but he's doing his best. This is the time to clean him like this when he's soft. Oh shit. Oh, he got a plump bottom. Whether he was supposed to or not, that's what he got. Now you can see how far it boiled or bubbled over the bottom of the mold. That's nuts. And bonus, I at least attempted to make an elephant out of a dead mold. Why is it dead, you ask? Because it stopped putting out consistent quality. But, you know, well, he's not great. He's got character. And you can see, like, that milkiness. It's either the text, yeah, it's the texture of the bubbles on the inside. Just no good. Well, I'm gonna let those harden, but thank you for checking out the Dumpling Army. It will continue to grow as I continue to experiment. You should have done this earlier, you shit dip. There's nothing left to say. Have a good night, day, morning, okay where you are. Bye.